Nigerians have commended the federal government for the minimum wage increase for federal civil servants. They say it is a timely intervention considering the impact of petrol subsidy on the people's purchasing power, calling that such gestures be extended to people who do not work in the federal public service. Lara Afolayan reports.
The country's major labor unions had threatened to down tools by the 3rd of October against the backdrop of demands that government addresses living condition challenges occasioned by fuel subsidy removal. The president, in his Independence Day broadcast, announced an initial provisional increase of 25,000 naira for low-grade federal workers for 6 months to mitigate the impact of the fuel subsidy removal. Following a meeting later held with Labour, government subsequently announced a 35,000 naira increase for all treasury-paid federal workers. Nigerians are now commending this move by the authorities.
The increase is actually a welcome development. It will go a long way to boost the morals of the workers.
It's okay, but we have a transport problem in Nigeria. We need the government to do more on the transport sector because the transport is flinging up too high.
They, however, seek that this intervention be extended beyond federal public servants, who are only a small fraction of the country's population, to other Nigerians.
Not all the people are workers. We have at least up to 40% of people who are Nigerians and they are not workers. So in this case, there must be an alternative as regard to the fuel subsidy removal, so that the whole generosity must have to be actually benefit.
The transport sector is very high. The transport is so expensive for us. We need government to do more on that area too.
The country's minimum wage presently stands at 30,000 naira monthly. Organized labor had sought a wage increase of between 200 to 300% for the workers. The federal government earlier announced 5 billion naira each palliative donation to states to cushion the impact of fuel subsidy removal. 2 billion naira of this amount, which the fiscal authorities describe as a blend of grant and borrowing by the state governments, has so far been released to each of the states. The president in his Independence Day speech identified with the public against the backdrop of challenges being faced following the removal of fuel subsidy and assured them that his government will do everything possible to ease the burden. Lara Afolayan, TVC News, Abuja.